Well, hello there, my friends, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We are going to be trying, guys, I believe anyway, to go ahead and attack the Polish, to move into Poland and conquer it once and for all. Now, it looks like we're going to be making the first moves, and not the Germans this time, but I think I'm alright with that. I just want to wait for a few more reinforcements to get here on the lines, and specifically, I really want to boost up certain areas here, just to make sure that our breakthrough is successful. So let's go ahead. We're also waiting on a little bit of research, guys, and we might just wait for the weapon production to be done. Where is that research? Sorry, guys, we're very new to the game. There it is. So actually, we're very close, 6 days away from this being finished. I'm definitely going to wait for that. And I think that almost certainly we're going to have to actually outfit our men with that first. And we've also founded the PCDI, guys. Awesome. I'm going to select another national focus. And let's try anti-capitalist diplomacy, in fact. And I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pause, guys, and we're going to begin the invasion of Poland in earnest. We'll go ahead. We will declare war. Oh, no! We need to justify war first. Damn it. I forgot this is not Crusader Kings 2. Okay, fair enough. A lot of people have asked us to declare war on Japan. I'm not sure I want to do that. Let's take a look over here. I really don't know what they've got back here, and I don't feel like I am prepared in the slightest. So we're going to go ahead and at least get on the border of Japan there. Let's grab this guy, get on the border of Japan once again, or the border of Manchuria, really, not Japan. But it's currently owned by Japan, of course. Okay, and actually the weather over here is blizzard, snowing and blizzard, so this may not work out at all. I'm thinking if I was going to go for Japan, I would probably bring my Shinkang army over, and actually some of them are already on their way, because I changed the front lines to over here. We're not worried about Shinkang, and at the same time the Mongolians could help us a bit here. I'm just not sure if that's a worthwhile attack, especially not if we start fighting on multiple fronts. Another thing I did, guys, I'm going to show you guys right here. I changed to partial mobilization instead of just, peacetime, because I think we should be prepared for conflict. And let's go ahead and select a chief of the Air Force as well. But we need to wait for a few more political points, it looks like. I guess, you know what, maybe we do need to attack Japan, or Manchuria in this case. Let's take a look here. We'll start justifying a war goal here to conquer Hingkungjang, and hopefully it will come through very soon. We had one initially, but we didn't use it. Select a technology to research here, my friends, and I think I'm going to keep moving on those, focusing on those infantry weapons. That's something that I really want to be strong. We've got a lot of infantry units in our army, and I think it's going to be important to go ahead make sure that they're fully represented. Alright, some more free dockyards. A lot of these dockyards we just don't know where to put. Let's go ahead and grab naval dockyard. Actually, this is a decent spot. The German Reich claims Memel. Wow, Lithuania is given into German pressure and during the start of the old Prussian territory of Memel. Now, that's not something that I like at all. I'm going to be honest with you here. The Germans are moving where we want to move. We want to be here ourselves. So obviously that's going to change things. Let's take a look there. And as you can see, look at that. The German Reich right above Poland there. And we need to move fast. I'm going to see, did we get the war declaration against... No, we didn't. We are going to start justifying a war goal, however. Okay, so we did get the justification for conquering Hyeongkang against the actual Japanese. Everybody wants us to declare a war against Japan, so maybe we should do that. Let's take a look here. Available war goal against Japan. You know what? I think we're going to go for it. So, we'll declare war. We will call our allies as well. And we will send. Here we go, guys. We are in the Sino-Japanese War. The Soviet-Japanese War, excuse me. And I hope we can do a good job here. But this is going to be tough. We're going to cut through. I also want to send multiple units to assist in taking certain locations here. But of course, a lot of this is going to be just us basically trying to cut the enemy lines before they can actually bring any support. These guys do not look prepared to be on this line at all. And I've already sent this as the front line. Maybe we need to set it as a front line, an offensive line. If not... Okay, here we go. Continue forward. So first I'll send those guys through. Japan joined the Axis. That's not good. I certainly hope that doesn't mean that we have to go to war immediately. I don't think it does. But as you can see, we're actually cutting through Manchuria quite easily. So let's keep that up and hope that this continues, that it's not just a fluke. I'm definitely going to cut off the enemy over here, taking back these Manchurian provinces. And I'm wondering if we should liberate it and give it back to China. Oh, that would be silly. Okay, we've also called Tanutuva and Mongolia, and Mongolia is right there, so they should be able to help. I think so, anyway. The fate of Czechoslovakia. So there we go. It looks like Hitler has already begun to annex Czechoslovakia, causing a very interesting problem in the war nonetheless. Let's go ahead. We've got a bunch of workers here on our dock, naval convoys, etc. But they're not doing much for us right now. So I'm going to keep trying to cut behind the Japanese lines if I can. It looks like right now we're in battle with the Japanese. Pretty serious battle against Hisaichi Terauchi. And we need to keep that up. So let's grab the rest of these guys. We're going to cut through the center here. We've got some guys over here. I actually want them to cut... Yeah, we'll have them cut south. Why the hell not? And if we can bring some more men over from our Mongolian lines, that's even better. If not, I'm actually tempted to grab... There we go. These are the guys I'm talking about, our second army, led by Voroshilev. So I'm going to go ahead and select all, first of all. And we're going to put the front line right there, guys. Let's hope our glorious forces can get here too. And it looks like Zog submits to Italy. An ultimatum has been delivered by the Albanian government by Italian diplomats demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance. Unbelievable. And now Italy's, of course, going to look to the Balkans, possibly another place they can attack here and be very successful in. But like I said, we're also getting help from the nationalist Chinese. That is amazing. And maybe, just maybe, we can actually beat the Japanese here in Manchuria. Alright, beautiful. Once again, I'm just going to cut off portions, so I'll try to go like this right across the country. Send these guys across, send these guys across, send these guys across, of course. And maybe we got ourselves in a situation we can't get out of. I don't know. I hope not. Beautiful. Look at that. We've actually got armies cutting through the bottom, guys. This is unbelievable. There's still a tremendous amount of work to be done, but feeling pretty good. Alright, we are still cutting through Manchuria. I love it. And eventually here, we're going to basically cut off this northern Japanese army. But I think it's probably time for us to look to our other armies and consider bringing some more guys in, or at the very least bringing some more reinforcements in. Expeditionary Force request from Mongolia wants to send 3 divisions. Of course we'll accept that. So we'll accept the Expeditionary Force. And these guys are approaching on the front. As you can see, they're just setting up on the front line. I like this because that second army is going to be able to watch the first army, essentially. We've got air wings with no formation. And actually, in our Caucasus region, I am considering taking this army right here. Of course, we'd have to travel quite a ways. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. Forward, men! So we're going to be winning this battle over here against Terauchi. Terauchi's putting up a damn good fight, though. Let's try again. I'm hoping the nationalist Chinese are actually going to help us in that attack. We've got some Italians here, too. Are the Italians possibly helping the Japanese? Come on. This is madness. Okay, good. So right now we are just at war with Japan, and actually it looks like the Italians are sending volunteers to Menguko, which is one of the Japanese, of course, puppet states, you could say. We'll actually start sending a bunch of units there to Menguko. We'll cut them off from multiple locations here and try to get into South Johar without much of a fight at all. Forward, boys! The fall of Nanking! Capital of the Republic of China, Nanking has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. That's definitely not a good thing. We're going to go ahead and say a significant deployment and continue here. All right. So it definitely looks like we've slashed these guys, but we're now kind of stuck behind enemy territory, or at least our Chinese allies are. We're going to probably have to send in some more people. Guys, if you see me playing games on Steam and I'm not responding to you, realize that probably means that I'm recording something. Alright, let's see. Let's get back to it. And I hate that the Italians have sent volunteers of all people. I hope that our Estonian SSR mates are going to be sending volunteers. It doesn't look like we're doing very good here against the Japanese in the south. And of course now we've got ourselves into a serious war. But, I mean, this is our first time playing, so I guess we have to accept a few mistakes. But I blame you guys for saying attack Japan. Then again, we have taken large portions of northern Manchukuo, or northern Manchuria, rather. Let me go ahead and see if we can just crash this guy first. Beautiful. Okay, we also got justification for capturing Vilno, guys, and this would be a war with the Poles. I think that would be very interesting, and very soon here we might consider, we really might consider this, going ahead and asking the Japanese for peace terms. But I think for now, helping our Chinese friends, not really allies at all, in fact, barely friends, hopefully we can improve things. These are not the communist Chinese, remember. These are the nationalist Chinese. So we have to hope that they're able to also fight a war against Japan and win. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying everything so far. Take care, and of course, as always, have an awesome and great day.